51 activity number 2 is differentiate between the following. The difference between globe and map is a globe is a three-dimensional sphere while a map is a two-dimensional. The globe represents the whole earth whereas a map may represent the whole earth or just a part of it. A globe can be used to get a broad level picture of the world while maps provide more specific information about different places. The next is the difference between latitudes and longitude lines. Latitudes are horizontal lines that measure distance north or south of the equator. Longitudes are vertical lines that measure east or west of the meridian. On page 52, activity number 3, the question is what is equator? The equator is an imaginary line that runs around the middle of the earth, dividing it into two hemispheres, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The next question is differentiate between the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere is above the equator while the southern hemisphere is below the equator. In northern hemisphere more land about 60% while the southern hemisphere more water approximately 80%. In northern hemisphere more mountains forest. In southern hemisphere more islands, grasslands and deserts. The next is take help from the map or a globe and sort these countries into the correct column. Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Chile, China, Colombia, Egypt, Pakistan, Indonesia, Kenya, Mexico, Somalia, South Africa and Uganda. In these countries above the equator is China, Mexico, Egypt, Somalia, Pakistan, and on the equator country is Colombia, Kenya, Indonesia, Uganda, and below the equator the countries is Australia, Brazil, South Africa, Argentina, and Chile.